Hello and welcome to another video from Midas Touch Toys, Games, Collectibles. And today we are looking at something incredibly old, and these items are getting rarer and rarer and rarer to find. We are looking at the 1965 release by J.Rosenthal Toys from their Thunderbirds series of models, model vehicles. And this particular one we are looking at today is of Thunderbird 3, the spaceship. And this is the box that it comes in. So it says on the front a JR21 toy, which is obviously for J. Rosenthal, and it says Thunderbird 3, and there you can see an image of Thunderbird 3 flying through space heading towards a planet. Okay, so that's the front of the box. I'm just going to drop the box to the side, and it says friction motor scale model Thunderbird 3 Empire made. And it's got from Gerry Andersons Thunderbirds, filmed in Super Marination, and it's AP Films Limited. And on the other side, again, it's the same thing, a JR21 toy, Thunderbird 3, same image, Thunderbird 3 flying towards a planet. And on the final side, it says, again, you just got a space field here, and it says friction motor scale model, Thunderbird 3. Empire made again. And if we just turn the box to the end to see the end flap, it says JR21 toy Thunderbird 3 registered design number 918623 friction motor J. Rosenthal Toys Limited. And I'm sure it would be the same at this end, but this one is actually missing the other side flap and the end flap, so that's actually missing from this particular box. Okay, that is the box. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to open this while you're there, because I want you to see how it's packed, because you do actually have, let me just zoom out a little bit so you can see a little bit better what I'm doing. So you can see that the Thunderbird 3 actually has the inner packaging on it, so that actually sits there like that, so you can see the wheel sits into that little slot there. You can see that, and the top goes over the nose cone, and that sits in the box to keep it all nice and square and keep it lined up. Okay, and obviously that just pops off. So here we have Thunderbird 3, as seen obviously in the original Thunderbirds television series, the classic design. Now let's just get us some sizes on this for you before we go any further. We are looking at an overall height of 20 centimeters, which is about 8 inches. Width wise, we are looking at 6 centimeters, which is about 2.5 inches, and it's the same 6, so it's the same all the way around. So that gives you an idea of the size of Thunderbird 3. And there she is. Let me just move that box out of the way. There she is in all her glory. Beautiful looking model this, and it is in absolutely near pristine condition, I must say. Once again, this was a shop find, even though the ends on the box have somewhat been lost and torn away, and I'm guessing that's probably why it was never sold. But other than that, it was one of those, again, it was the same shop we bought a lot of merchandise from, because they have been around for many years, and they closed down just after the or in fact during COVID. They shut the doors, and they never reopened. We was offered all the stock, which we went in and bought. And in the stock room, there was a whole load of items that date right back to the 1950s and 60s. And this was amongst the items in the back room, right at the very back, in boxes on a big shelf. There was just old stock that was never sold. And that's where it had been for years and years and years. But as you can see, the item is in pretty much pristine condition. There's a few age marks. Is that age marks, or is it, I think that was supposed to be? Oh no, that's the actual colour of it. I thought that had some age marks on it, but no, that's the colour of the bottom of the plastic, but there we are. So then you've got the white collar around the top with the front wheel on it, and you've got the friction motor at the bottom here, and you can hear the friction wheels that turn. So you just, there you go, and away it goes. It is just the friction, and it spins along. Okay, that's about the only functionality on there. These items were quite delicate. These fins used to break quite regularly on these particular models. I suppose it's where they were used and rolled along the floor and what have you. And I suppose how the kids will pick them up and probably throwing them in the air because it was a spaceship. So they really did break fairly easily, unfortunately. So obviously, you know, finding them now is very difficult. But how well did these do at the time? Well, yes, they done exceptionally well. All of the Thunderbird toys did back in the 1960s when they first come out. Although they were quite pricey in comparison to what you would think or expect nowadays. I suppose if you, well, was they pricey? Yeah, I suppose they were for toys that was available back in the 1960s. And it's because of the design of these, the licensing, and the friction drive and so on. So they were quite state-of-the-art models back in the 1960s, which is probably hence the reason why they were classed as very expensive toys back then. But J. Rosenthal done a very good job. The models were fantastic, and they sold an awful lot of them. For those of you who've seen our videos, you will see that we've already done one on the Thunderbird 2. I think we've done one on Thunderbird 4 as well. I don't know if that's been uploaded yet or not, but we've certainly done one on Thunderbird 4, and we do have Thunderbird 1, which we will be doing one soon, and we've also got Thunderbird 5, which is also being prepared to go on the website and also to have the video shot. So we pretty much have all of the JR Rosenthal Thunderbird models in stock. So how well did these do back in the day? Yeah, as I said, very, very well. Pretty much all of the stock went and they sold out relatively quickly. And I don't think they'd done a second run of them though. I think it was just the initial run of toys that was produced, and that was it. I think, yeah, I'm not quite sure how many in total there was, but I don't think there was tremendous quantities. Obviously now, we're talking nearly 60 years, 59 years on, and finding these models in any condition now is an achievement. They don't come up for sale very often on the platforms, or if they do, they're usually things broken, missing, without the box or what have you. So very, very rarely do they come up. And Thunderbird 3 seems to be one of the rarest ones that comes up. It does pop up from time to time, but certainly not in this condition, certainly not complete in the box within a packaging. So yeah, finding them like this is very, very difficult. But yes, you know it, we at Midas Touch have managed to find a few, and they are currently available to purchase on the Midas Touch website, which you can get to quite simply by clicking the link below. It'll take you straight to the website, where you'll be able to find this and many other vintage Gerry Anderson items, and many other vintage toys, games and collectibles. Come to that. There's over 10,000 products currently available on the website for you to view and purchase at your leisure. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because we're uploading videos for every new item that goes into the website. There will be something for everybody, and I'm absolutely positive that you won't want to miss this, because we literally have thousands and thousands of new products, which we're shooting videos for and uploading on a daily basis. So if there is something in particular you are looking for, something old that you've never been able to find, something quirky that you might want to buy for a friend, or maybe just something from your childhood that you like to own again to help you recuperate those long lost childhood memories, well, stay tuned, keep watching, because you never know, the next item we upload could be that item you've been looking for. And believe me when I say we have got some amazing stuff coming through, some absolutely ultra rare vintage items, which our team are tirelessly working behind the scenes, getting them ready to be uploaded onto the website and have the video shot. So stay tuned, keep watching, because you really won't be disappointed. We have some absolutely awesome stuff coming soon. Okay, that is it for me on this particular item. I do hope you've enjoyed this short video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next time.